You've been around the Minecraft PvP community for a long time. There's a name you've already definitely heard before. It's Real Me. For some players, he was a PvP inspiration, for others, a rival, and for many, he was one of those creators who helped define an era of competitive Minecraft. But like many longtime PvP players, his story isn't just about instant fights and win streaks, it's about growth, burnout, change, and eventually stepping away. This is the full story of ItzRealMe, from his beginnings to his rise in PvP, to his retirement, and finally, the era of the unstable universe. To understand ItzRealMe, you have to understand the MC tier system. Yeah, we talk about it in the Marlow video, but we're gonna make it again. This isn't just about winning a few games on Hypixel. This is about being ranked by the best of the best. In his prime, ItzRealMe wasn't just good, he was dominant. He specialized in what many considered the technical era of PvP. He mastered 1.9 combat mechanics better than anyone else. While others were struggling with hit timing, Itz was perfecting, resetting his sprint and mastering the maze long before it was even meta-defining item. Let's talk about hits. You can't mention ItzRealMe without mentioning his rivalities. Marlow, often cited as undisputed GOAT by many, Marlow is a titan of the community, but in their prime encounters, Itz was often the one who could go blow for blow with her. He held high tier 1 spots that even Marlow had to fight tooth and nail to the contest. Then we have Swite, another legendary name. Swite is known for incredible mechanical precision, but in the footage of their 1v1s, you see ItzRealMe's cold playstyle. He doesn't panic. If he loses a totem, he doesn't retreat. He pushes you for the half second you spent celebrating. At one point, he was the number 1 in the world. Period. He had tier 1 sword, X, UHC, and crystal. He was the ultimate all-rounder. So why did he leave? In mid-2023 to early 2024, the community noticed the shift. The high tier 1 tag next to his name started to turn into retired. Unlike a lot of players who make a big dramatic "I'm a leaving" video, ItzRealMe simply stopped. He grew up. Rumors circulated and were later confirmed in various streams that he simply got a real job and moved on with his life. The grind of maintaining a tier 1 ranking is exhausting. You have to play for hours every day just to keep your mechanics sharp enough to beat the 14-year-olds who have nothing but time. In a rare moment of reflection, it hinted that the game just didn't feel the same anymore. He had reached a summit, looked around and realized there were no many mountains left to climb. He was a ghost legend. New players who would join competitive scene see his name at the top of spreadsheets and ask, "Who is this guy? Is he actually that good?" The answer was always, "You have no idea." Fast forward to 2025 and 2026, the Minecraft's YouTube scene was shifted toward lore and storytelling servers, led to creators like Parrot, Wembu, and Spoke. This birthed the unstable universe. And then the impossible happened. In Parrot's video, "I got hunted by the world's best Minecraft player," a figure appeared. Stoic, silent, and wearing a skin that struck fear into anyone who followed MC tiers. ItzRealMe was back, but not as a pro player looking for a rank. He was brought as the main antagonist. He was portrayed as a high-level assassin hired by the director to take out Parrot. This wasn't just roleplay, the skill was real. In the series, Itz is despite as cold, calculating machine. He doesn't talk much, he just hunts, and even took on a mentor role, training players like flame frags. In the art of the maze, he became the combat master of the lore. Seeing a retired competitive legend transition into a final boss character in scripted series was the crossover nobody expected, but everybody loved it. It proved that even he wasn't grinding rankings 24/7, his raw talent was still light years ahead of average pro YouTuber. As we stand here in 2026, the question on everyone's mind, where is ItzRealMe now? You open up the official MC tiers ranking today, his name still carries the weight of a god, but the board has shifted. For the longest time, ItzRealMe was undisputed number 1, but today he sits comfortably at rank 2 globally. On the overall Combat Master list, he isn't washed, he's just transitioned into a legend that only plays when it matters. Sitting right above him at rank number 1 is Marlow, the current Combat Grandmaster. Marlow's consistency in 2026 is unparalleled, holding high tier 1 in almost every category, including the newer Mace Senetic metas, while ItzRealMe paves the way. Marlow has taken the throne by being the most active grinder in the current scene. But look who is behind him. Breathing down his neck at rank 3 is Swipe, a player whose mechanical precision is often compared to a literal macro. Behind him there are titans like Coldified at number 4 and Black Wolf at number 5. The fact that ItzRealMe, a player who has officially retired and moved onto lore-heavy projects, is still overtaking active hungry tier 1 players like Kailas and Janek. This is testament to how high his peak actually was. His current stats are still a dream for most players. He maintains high tier 1 status in SMP and Crystal, and even though he is dipped to high tier 3 X and low tier 2 in Sword, those are lazy rankings for him. Spots he holds without even trying to practice. The debate in the community has shifted. It's no longer, is he the best right now? But rather, is he the greatest of all time? The game has changed. We have the maze meta, the wind charge movement, and faster paced crystals rotations that we never saw in 2022. Some critics say the modern high tier 1 players have surpassed the old guard, but the fans? They know the truth, they saw ItzRealMe dismantle Swipe in their legendary duel, where Itz swept multiple game modes with a cold efficiency that hasn't been replicated. Maybe that's the point of his story. He doesn't need to be number 1 to the most feared. He's the player who conquered the competitive world, walked away into the sunset, and then returning as the final boss of the unstable universe, just to remind everyone why he was the king in the first place. Whenever he's hunting Parrot in a scripted hunt or sitting at the second spot of the most prestigious leaderboard in the micro history, one thing is certain, there will never be another Itz. So what do you think? If ItzRealMe decided to come out of his retirement and grind for 30 days, could he take the number 1 spot back from Marlow? Or is the new era of PvP just too fast for the legends of the past? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching the full story of a legend. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this deep dive. Goodbye.